Hey everybody, welcome. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm Stefan, thanks for joining me. We're going to be doing some free readings. I'm at the Rivertown Lodge in Hudson. It's really nice in here. Hope you guys are doing great. It's going to be a quick stream. I'll probably keep it to an hour today. But yeah, hope you guys are doing great. And for everybody new, all my live shows are free. And when I'm not mobile streaming, we have a live caller show if you ever want to call in. And I offer private readings. I do hour sessions for $75 and a half hour for $40. And I also offer beginner tarot courses and lessons, one-on-one, if you're interested. So yeah, great to see everybody. Hey, Christina. How are you? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? Guys, I'm so amazed. I can't get over it. I feel like it's like a spiritual download. You know, I just woke up last week and suddenly I was able to do fancy shuffles. And I've never been able to do that before in my life, so. I've never been able to do that before. Now I can. You sent me an email, Christina? I'll have to check it. You sent it to my white dog email? Okay. I'll have to check. I love emails. How are you today? And thank you to everybody who comes back and supports my show every week. It means so much to me. It really does. And thank you to Christina and everybody else who sends me, I mean, I get so many emails and messages, really like almost every day from all you guys. And you guys say the sweetest things to me. So, you know, I do this show for free, and, you know, to me, getting emails and messages from all of you every week, that's the exchange for me, knowing that I was able to help someone in a small way. So, where am I? I'm at the Rivertown Lodge. You want to see? Here. Fancy. Yeah, it's actually really great. It's a really good restaurant too. There's a lot of really cool places where I live here in Hudson, in New York. Actually, I've gone on a couple dates here, come to think of it. Not lately. Actually, maybe I should retract that statement. I did recently. Hey, Galacticness, great to see you. Galacticness, I heard you and Carrie like hung out in the 3D. Hey, Marissa, it's great to meet you. I'm Stefan. Where are you chatting with us from? Hey, Crystal. Guys, it's not gonna be a 3.5 hour stream like yesterday. That was a long stream. If this was a 90s movie, that would have made it to 2 VHS tapes for sure, yesterday's stream. Ooh, Missouri. I've been there. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Marianne. Marianne, how are you? It's so great to see you. I'm doing great, Marianne. I'm feeling good. I'm a little tired, but yeah, I'm doing great. Right before I started streaming, I just got an out of the blue text from a girl, and all she said is, "You're very handsome." Kind of made me smile. Okay, let's do some cards. I got my ancient Italian tarot deck. Marissa, you still here? And guys, please hit the thumbs up button. It really helps my show. And please feel free to subscribe if you're new. All my live shows are free. And also, please feel free to donate. My show runs on your donations. Okay, Marissa. So you asked, what was the person's name? Marquez? You asked, does he want to be in a relationship with you? You asked if does he want to be in a relationship with you? Don't you think that's something you would know? Can I ask why you need tarot for that? I mean, I certainly can't speak on behalf of all gentlemen, but as one, I would certainly make my intentions very clear to a woman if I wanted to be in a relationship with her. I'd leave no room for any reasonable doubt. Marissa, can you tell me what's okay? Well, you know what? I love that word, feel. I know it's because I'm a triple water sign, but you know what? If you feel like he does, I would trust that, okay? That's a good feeling. When we feel stuff, that's our intuition. A lot of us don't realize that. When we have to think about stuff, that's not our intuition. That's our left brain. So when we feel stuff, that's good. Okay. You've been seeing each other for a while, that's great. You know, Marissa, let's pull an advice card for you, okay? But Marissa, you know what? I don't think you need tarot for this. If you are getting to the point where you're not sure, always, I'm a big fan of always just being open and honest about what you're thinking and feeling with people. You know what I mean? So if you feel like you're ready to have the conversation with him, if he hasn't had it with you yet, you should absolutely have it with him, okay? And trust what you feel. You don't need tarot for that, okay? But let's pull a card for advice, and it's great to meet you. Missouri's very lucky to have you. Yeet, 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 yeet. That's an interesting name. You said Jesus loves me? I would imagine he does. He loves everybody. But thank you for championing his message to my YouTube channel. You should, and don't be afraid to speak up. Like, let him know how you feel. Ask him what he wants, what he's looking for. That's good. When we don't communicate what we want or what we're thinking, that's where we start to feel confused and anxious. And I can tell you, like, honestly, I mean, I'm built different, but I think that's sexy as hell when a woman's just very forward. I mean, damn, that's how we avoid miscommunications. And it also prevents you from getting hurt, um, and it lets him know that he needs to fucking respect you too, you know? So, um, let's see, Spirit, what can we tell Marissa? Marissa. Spirit, what can we tell Marissa? Marissa, I think you have a lot of people watching you or interested in you. Or, or it's you watching other people. I don't know if you're interested in a couple people, or if a couple people are interested in you. Hey, Marwa. It kind of feels like it's the latter. People interested in you. You're looking good right now, Marissa. You're showing up as the Empress. That's amazing. How cool is this card, by the way? I love this deck. That's the Empress card. That's beautiful. So I do want to tell you this. This is just advice from the universe. Again, you always want to speak up. Make sure you're heard. But I also want you to know it's really important that you keep healthy boundaries. Okay? You protect your energy, protect your peace. The Empress, funny enough, she attracts. She doesn't chase, she attracts. She's very abundant. She lets the universe bring things to her, and she waits and grabs the right things. She knows when to be nurturing. She knows when to, be poised. The Empress she's badass. She embodies all four queens. She's like a culmination of all the queens, She can be really grounded and nurturing and practical, like the Queen of Pentacles. She can be really like loving, empathetic, creative, like the Queen of Cups. She can be really passionate, very driven, very confident to go after what she wants, like the Queen of Wands. Or she can cut someone's fucking head off if she needs to, like the Queen of Swords, and stand on business. So, Marissa, being an Empress energy, this is what I want to leave you with. Whether it's with Marquez or whoever else, one, know your worth, okay? And knowing your worth means knowing what you want. Boundaries isn't just about like pushing people away. Boundaries is about like being clear about what you're looking for and what your expectations are. Do you know what I mean? It's about like expressing expressing to like this guy, hey, this is really what I'm looking for right now, you know? This is how I feel. How do you feel? And respecting yourself enough when you realize, like, let's say he doesn't, or he gives you a bullshit answer, like he's not ready, being like, you know what, then that's okay, but this is probably not gonna work for me. So, hey Danielle. Hey Grim Reaper, you're never late, you're always right on time. Danielle, I'm sorry about your dog, Teddy. I saw your comment. Hope you're doing okay. I kind of saw that in the cards. But this is great. One more for Marissa. And Marissa, it's really nice to meet you. Thanks for finding my show. Please feel free to subscribe. And please feel free to follow me on Instagram too. I don't know. But, you know, like I said, I think if you feel like it, it's time to have a conversation. I'll pull one card, but I'm a big fan of just trusting how we feel. And I'm also not a big fan of divination spying. Especially in situations like this where we can really just use our voice. But let's find out. Tell me about Marquez. How does he feel? Intentions? About? Okay. I think he's interested in commitment. He feels like you're very independent and self-sufficient. Which I like. He's definitely trying to create, I think, something long-term. It looks like his intention is to do things in a nice way, like plant good seeds, but I asked what his intentions are. I mean, damn, how nice is this card? I got the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. I mean, that's very quick forward movement, healthy forward movement. And I got the Hierophant. It's a card of like commitment. Could be a card of marriage, but in this context, I'd say he's motivated to have a commitment with you. Now, that being said, keep in mind, tarot is proof of concept. It's not proof of anything like guaranteed, okay? This doesn't mean that he's your soulmate. It doesn't mean that he may... Okay. He seems like a good guy, okay? But just remember, all relationships take work, obviously. I'm not trying to patronize you. But most importantly, it's really important that you express how you feel, what you're looking for, and you feel comfortable doing that. Because if you don't feel comfortable speaking truthfully and open with someone that you're starting to see, Marissa, just remember, this goes for everybody. Guys, to me, that's a red flag that we all tend to completely have blinders on and ignore. If you're spending time with somebody, you're like in a relationship or whatever you want to call it, and it hasn't just been like one date, we're talking like you spend time with somebody. If you don't feel comfortable being like forward and open and honest with that person, that's not good. That's a red flag. That means you don't feel comfortable being authentic. So, in short, it seems like he's got his head on straight. What I don't want you to do is wait for him to ask you at your own, like, expensive piece. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I would say to you. But trust what you feel, and you'll be fine.
Did you throw away that salsa already?
No, it's in the cabinet.
Okay, you said you're not good at expressing your own feelings. You're working on it. Good. It takes time. But, you know, Marissa, just remember, you're not alone. A lot of people aren't good at that. But there's not going to be any relationship in the world, even with a soulmate, that's going to work or be successful if you can't openly express how you feel. Okay, it's really important. So oh, thanks, Marwa. And you know, guys, tarot is not just for finding out what our ex is gonna do next, okay? It's really more about finding out about ourselves. You know, I know a lot of people use it out of curiosity for what's going on in someone else's energy. But to me, it's best used to find out about yourself. Hey, Niran. And I want to share this with you guys because I don't think this gets said a lot on channels. And as a reader, I think it's really important for everybody to understand this, especially if they're watching readings on people like exes. I want you guys to kind of think of the concept of thoughts, feelings, intentions. Okay, there are three different things. And frequently, as we all know, and have probably experienced, it's often that people's feelings, thoughts, intentions are not always aligned with one another. Somebody says one thing and does another. Just because somebody shows up in the cards as wanting to reach out, it doesn't mean that they're going to, okay? That's why I want to express that this is not always the best use to find out what people are going to do next. And I'll give you guys a for instance. We've all been there. Actually, let's take Marissa right now. In Marissa's current energy, since we just had that conversation, Marissa is heavily considering speaking up and communicating how she's feeling to this guy. Does that mean she's going to? No. Well, we hope she does. We love you, Marissa, and I know you will, but what I'm trying to impress on you guys is a lot of times people's intentions or their thinking about contacting you or will think about contacting someone, it doesn't mean we do, okay? So, and I'm not trying to like burst anybody's bubble, but you know, I want you guys to kind of stay rooted in reality and how thoughts and feelings and actions work with people, okay? And, rather than focus on, hey, is somebody going to come towards me? Is somebody going to reach out? I think the first thing is to ask ourselves, what's stopping us from doing that? Why are we waiting for someone else to come towards us? So that's my little soliloquy. Good song. Oh my God, Marianne, I missed your birthday. Is it today? Marianne, I'm so sorry. I am such a bad friend. Guys, wish my moderator, Marianne in Norway, a happy birthday. She just turned 37 today. Oh, Marianne, I am such a bad friend. Marianne, I'm gonna make you a birthday card later, okay? And I'm gonna give you a private reading. I'm so sorry, I'm such a bad friend. And you're such a good friend, I love you. Crystal, am I a psychic? I don't really like that word. What does a psychic mean to you? Like if you're, let me rephrase. Do I need tarot for messages, intuitive messages for people? Do I pick up on many things absent of ever needing to pull a card? Absolutely. Absolutely. I've said often, I always use my intuition first and tarot secondary if I need it. Often I don't. So Niren, we could pull some cards, yeah. Your Crystal says, so tarot should not be used as love readings. I'm not saying that, but I think we tend to reduce it to that when I don't think that's what its initial intention is used for. I think at its core, it's really used to help us understand ourselves better, help us confirm things that are right for us, help us discover deeper parts of ourselves. And here I am at the bottom of the deck. I'm Queen of Cups, King of Wands. Those are my two dualities. So like, for instance, I will tell you, just because I'm very protective of all of you lovely ladies, I will use it if I feel like I need to make sure that you guys are safe as far as like people go, if I feel like a bad feeling. But like for things like general, like career or money, to me, and this is just my personal conviction, it's not the, I'm not, I'm in no way judge, jury, and executioner. This is just my own personal convictions. Rather than just pull general cards on finance, be like, oh, your money's gonna get better. To me, I find it to be most helpful when we're setting an intention. Like a lot of people come here and say, well, what's gonna happen with money? And I tend to like to learn a little bit more about what's going on with them, because you know, there's circumstances where someone responds, well, I'm unemployed. So, you know, to me, it's about understanding what we want to go after, where we can find success and happiness, and pulling cards to see if that's going to be in alignment. So, I also like to use playing cards. I don't just need tarot. Maybe we'll pull with these. Okay, who's next? And Crystal, what I would leave you with, it's not so much that it shouldn't be used for love readings, but I think often we defer to tarot, or people tend to defer to tarot for love situations, when the reality is a lot of the things that that we need answers to, we can get without tarot. We can get by stepping into like our power, being comfortable with who we are, and just asking, you know, communicating with someone. So to me, I think we tend to, I see people tend to use this rather than ignore, I think, what actually helps us get into like real alignment, which is understanding what we want and really just going after it, and trusting how we feel about stuff. African Shepherd, good to see you, man. Hope you're good. Hey, beauty, nice to meet you. I'm Stefan. Where are you chatting with us from? Hey, Dev. I'm doing great, man. Beauty, I'd be happy to pull cards for you. I'll try to go quick because I only have another 30 minutes. Crystal, oh, you're in Virginia? Very cool. I'm in New York. I love Virginia. I lived in the South for like 10 years. Crystal, why do you feel like you don't trust him?
No, I think that's just you because it's you.
Why do you feel like you don't trust him? And then we'll go to beauty. Has he done anything to give you pause?
Everybody you respond to the following point.
Okay, well, you can't trust any men. I mean, do you trust me? Don't answer that.
But then why am I not showing anything other than...
Okay. He's a good person? What the hell do you need me for? You know, Crystal, if you feel like you're not in a place where you can trust anybody, I'm gonna give you some tough older brother advice here. That might be a sign that you're not ready to date and you have some stuff to work through, okay?
What is this?
You know, something that I've said before, and this is a Stefan quote. This is not a Rumi quote or a Wayne Gretzky quote. You know, something that I say often is that we really can't ever see other people clearly, like good or bad, if they're right for us or wrong for us, like if they're honest or full of shit. We really can't ever see other people clearly until we can really see ourselves clearly, you know, until we can kind of be real with ourselves about where our problems come from, the things that we need to work on, you know, really like shining a light on ourselves. That's the hermit energy. And I really believe that. And I think there's like a lot of truth to it. I mean, it's my truth, you know, and it's not easy to do. It's uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable truth that we have to go through, you know. A lot of people won't ever do it. To me, that's like that's one of the first steps of like the ego death, you know, being able to see ourselves clearly, because it allows us really to understand others better. It helps us identify patterns that we get ourselves caught up in that are unhealthy. It helps us identify if we are maybe distrusting of someone based on our own insecurities or past experiences, or if it's genuine. So let's pull one card for you, Crystal, but it sounds like you know already. You don't need me for this. If you think he's a good guy, you know, you'll know if there's a red flag. You'll know if somebody's lying to you or being dishonest. Crystal. Crystal, you're so cute. You do want love, all right? And you're gonna get it, okay? I know you've been through a lot. I would certainly suggest that you've had enough experiences to warrant being untrusting or just like having a lack of trust. Sorry, I got a call. But
I ordered shrimp curry and the gochujang tofu
listen,
and basmati rice. All I can
these
do
two
is,
cards, and this is the Ten of Cups.
like
Crystal, I'm gonna just share this with you, okay? And I don't have all the answers, okay? I definitely don't. All I can ever do is share my perspective based on a lot of things that I've had to go through and a lot of mistakes I've made, and a lot of really bad experiences I've had with people I trusted in relationships, and also not trusting myself. I know the word manifesting gets used a lot, but a very simple way to look at it is, again, making sure that like our intentions are aligning with what we want. And what I mean by that is we can't run around saying that we want love and we want a relationship, we want a soulmate, we want a husband, a wife, if we're also at the same time projecting this energy of I can't trust anyone. We can't ask for love and then like subconsciously reject it when it shows up. That's how you manifest weird shit, and that's how you miss out on stuff and sabotage yourself. So again, that's part of seeing yourself clearly, and it's the first step to like working through some of that. you know, and I'm not a therapist. I would recommend maybe considering one if those are some things that you feel like you're struggling to work through. But you definitely have wounded warrior energy.
Well, I can get fresh pastries.
And I think it's in your pursuit of love, which is kind of beautiful and kind of romantic and tragic. This feels like me.
I bought those bamboo scallop plates for everything else.
So that's what I got for you. Okay, all right, beauty. Beauty, you still here? Those are always the best love stories when you're not looking for it. But like I said, you don't need me. I mean, did you see how quick you worked through that just by saying it out loud? You know, you asked me if you could trust him. And within 5 minutes, you determined that you have a hard time trusting anybody. And 2, you actually think he's a good guy. So I'm proud of you. Did you see how fast you worked through that? You don't need tarot all the time. A lot of times we have all the answers, so. But that's why I'm here. To try and help you work through it if I can. Okay, beauty, what's on your mind, hon? And it's great to meet you. Thanks for finding my show.
Okay, so there's 22 people.
You're welcome, Crystal. You're so welcome.
I could order from Calvin Garden.
Just go slow, see how it goes, okay?
I don't think I can order anything from the farm store.
And if it starts to get more serious, you know, and you feel comfortable, those are really tough conversations to have, to like express that vulnerability side of like letting somebody know that you have a hard time trusting, you know, because of some of the things you've been through. So somebody who cares about you will understand, you know, but you have that conversation when you're ready. So, okay, beauty. Type? What do you mean not your type? I hate that word. And you know what, Crystal? I would suggest that's how you know he's probably good for you, because that's how the universe tries to be cheeky. They're like, oh, you want love? Well, we're gonna give you love, but it's not gonna be what you think or in the package you want. So I don't have a type. You know what my type is? People who are honest and treat other people well. People who are confident, who can challenge me intellectually and emotionally. People who whose actions match their words. That's my type. I don't have a physical type. I mean, I guess preferentially I could be steered in a direction, but I mean, I definitely recognize I'm not a lot of people's type, but I'm definitely not everybody's cup of tea. I mean, damn, can you imagine just meeting me on a dating app? Most people don't sign up for me.
What about some meat hook sausages?
Okay, beauty.
Salad.
Gawali. Beauty, who's this person you want to ask about? Why are you curious about his intentions? Who is this guy to you? I know you're new, so you know, I guess I'll share. I always like context and a backstory. Who is he to you? Okay. Why don't you just? It seems like his intention is to meet you and get to know you. Why don't you just roll with that and ask him? You know, after you get to know, if you like him, you get to know him. Why don't you just ask him? Or you know what? I'm sure he'll make his intentions known to you.
Time with her, so I think she's flexible to whatever. I just figured I'd let her get settled and then maybe like 6:30. Does that make sense?
Hey Val, it's so nice to meet you. I'm Stefan. Beauty, do you really think you need tarot for this right now? Hey man, how are you?
Okay, well that's a lot of driving for you, are you sure?
That fireplace is great.
Oh yeah, these are pretty excellent.
Yes, right. Oh, amazing. Okay. I was gonna send
You know,
you a
Beauty,
list to
have you
ask
met
her,
him
but
yet in person?
didn't have the time today, but is there an appropriate amount of chairs there? Do I need to bring any chairs tomorrow?
Beauty, sometimes, well, often, I don't want
Right.
to say sometimes, often, the cards can be really confusing messages when we try to look at intentions
Right,
for
okay.
somebody that we
Okay.
don't even really know or we haven't even met yet. You know what I mean?
That's right, right.
I do understand.
Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
let's see. I think this warrants
Okay,
pulling a
great.
card for you,
Well, yeah, let's talk about it more when you're
but
over here.
I'm gonna suggest that you just ask him what he's looking for.
Yes, he decided to get a break in
You know
between
what?
some of his medical visits, so
I want you to
he
have a
decided
good time
to go on a
and get to
sailing
know
trip
him.
around Sicily.
If you still feel confused
Yeah.
after you meet him, I would be happy to pull
Wonderful.
cards for you,
I'm so
okay?
happy to get that.
That's great. You know what I would, if you have 2 more weeks, spend as much time and I think that's awesome that you guys FaceTime, by the way. I love that.
All right, great.
I think
All these November
the more you can
holidays.
genuinely and like authentically get to know somebody before you meet them, like for
Still
instance,
curious how different
FaceTime
Alpha
with
and
them,
West
that's
are.
huge.
Although born
You
on
have
the
2
same
weeks
day.
to get to know him better and ask him a million questions
Different,
through FaceTime before you meet him.
see how far you'll
And
bring
I
it.
bet you won't even need this, you know? But if you feel unsure,
We'll have to dig in one day
I mean,
and do a
yeah,
psychological study
don't be
to
afraid
figure out how
to
to
ask him stuff about himself, you know, what he wants for his future. I know you do. I'm gonna pull a card for advice for you, but I'm not gonna pull a card on this for
yeah.
you. You don't need it, okay? Some things in life are more fun as a mystery, and it sounds cute. It sounds like
No.
you guys have like a fun little thing going on. Just enjoy that.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
you don't need me to confirm anything. Let's get a card for Beauty.
Wow, that's wonderful. I love that. Yeah. We're all interwoven. Yeah. No, that's great. When you get the PowerPoint going on how
This is
it all
about
works,
him.
let me know. I'm definitely coming for that
It's
one.
about, hold on, 1 second.
Fair enough. Well, Right.
Beauty, did you have a... Did something bad happen to you with the last person you dealt with? Did something bad happen to you with whoever you dealt with before this? I like your... Is that a dress?
It is, yeah.
It's really cool.
Oh, thank you so
Looks
much.
comfortable.
Feels finally like fall enough to wear it.
Good night, Dev. Love you, bud.
Can I have, so now it's gonna
Your ex-boyfriend. I see that. Um,
be 1, 2, Martin, Jean, Chris,
I see good things coming for you, okay?
me.
I see really good things coming for you. I think as long as you learn the lesson, I'm not planning on telling you about your ex, I promise. I just see that you have some heartbreak present in your energy still, but I think you're moving past it with like a lot of courage and confidence, which I love. I'm proud of you. Looks like you've kind of turned your back to it. You're ready for new. It's great.
To go deposit this check right now.
Tell me about Koali.
Or can I just... I mean, actually, I'm gonna drive until that's smooth and then I'll just drop it.
Okay. You know what? Beauty, I'm gonna leave you with this. I think you and this kid actually kind of mirror each other, truthfully. I think he's kind of dealt with some loss or sadness in the past, but he's ready for new also. So this looks really nice. Aces are all about potential. Potential. It has long-term potential. There's something new that could, you know, have some substance if you treat it the right way. So it looks good. Ace of Pentacles. Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm thinking. It's not that much because we...
I also got the 10.
there, but, I mean, it's not that much in the shower, but I don't think it was that much.
And the 5 of Cups, but
Yeah.
does this kid have money?
Yeah, it's just that it's
Does this kid have money? That's your favorite card? I love this ace too.
yeah.
Guys, how cool is this Wheel of Fortune card? Wheel 5 of Cups isn't bad. Beauty. 5 of Cups is not a bad card. You know what a bad card is? 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is a fucking bad card, okay? This is not a bad card. This actually is a card of hope. This is a card of, a lot of times, it's about perspective. And this isn't even about you. The original art of this 5 of Cups card is somebody who's grieving the loss of something, because what he doesn't see is something actually like truly amazing right behind him. You know? 5 of Cups actually represents something really wonderful and amazing that's in our energy already. It already exists. We just haven't seen it yet. You know, there's 2 full cups right behind the guy who's kind of crying. And I mean, it's kind of like a metaphor, but really what it means is there's something so beautiful. I mean, there's 2 cups. The 2 of Cups card is a card of connection, partnership, something new. it represents a lot of times us focusing on the bad when the reality is something that's exactly what we're looking for might quite literally be right behind us. So it's actually a nice card. He's not seeing your value? Where did you get that from? When did I ever say anything about him not seeing your value? No, I was saying that the Five of Cups, you said it's a bad card, and I said not at all. Usually it means that we're sad, but there's something really good right behind us that we're not seeing. And this was, yeah. This looks nice. Have fun with this, you know? Enjoy it. Enjoy getting to know him. All right?
I hate to leave you like this.
Keep getting to know him. It looks nice. You know, there's some promise here. Hey, Diana. Hey, Amanda. I'm having a great day, Amanda. How are you doing? Oh no, what's wrong, Diana? Diana, we love you. It seems like he's somebody who wants stability, beauty. He'd like to have a family. He's definitely dealt with some loss recently, recent past. But he sees an opportunity for something new entering his life. You. But if you're asking me what his intentions are, I would tell you that I don't see anything in his energy that looks to be, that I would be worried about for you right now, okay? I don't think he has bad intentions. Oh, your dog's having stomach issues? Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I actually have to split. I gotta go pick up my daughter. Please update us, beauty. I love updates. And it was great to meet you. Please subscribe. And yeah, guys, please feel free to follow me on Instagram, the White Dog Tarot. It's in my video description. And if anybody wants a private reading, I try to be really reasonable on price. You can email me or connect with me on Instagram. But I'm sorry that I have to go. But I'll be back tomorrow. And hope to see you guys all back later. Marianne, I'm gonna message you off air since I'm a bad friend and I forgot your birthday. So happy birthday, Marianne. I feel terrible. I feel really bad. All right, bye guys. Have a great day.